Welcome to worship. So, for these moments together, I want you to unleash your imagination. What does joy look like for you? What does peace look like for you? What does abundance look like for you? Hold on to that thought. Hold on to that imagination. The Spirit is here because you're here. Let us worship.
Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. By good counsel's guide uphold you, with the shepherd's care enfold you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. Holy wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. When life's perils thick confound you, put unfailing arms around you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again.
Hi, I'm Pastor Catherine, and today I'll be sharing the scripture with you guys. This is from Isaiah 65, starting in verse 17. For I am about to create a new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered or come to mind. But be glad and rejoice forever in what I am creating. For I am about to create Jerusalem as a joy, and its people as a delight. I will rejoice in Jerusalem and delight in my people. No more shall the sound of weeping be heard in it, or the cry of distress. No more shall there be in it an infant that lives but a few days, or an old person who does not live out a lifetime. For the one who dies at 100 years will be considered a youth, and the one who falls short of 100 will be considered accursed. They shall build houses and inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards and eat their fruit. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For like the days of the tree shall be the days of my people, and my chosen shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain or bear children for calamity, for they shall be offspring blessed by the Lord, and their descendants as well. Before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together. The lion shall eat straw like the ox, but the serpent, its food shall be dust. They shall not hurt or destroy all on my holy mountain, says the Lord.
It is hard to look up. I often say that to you when we're having the conversation we're about to have together. It's hard to look up because we're in the midst of our lives, in the day-to-day of life. We're in the rhythms of what has become familiar. And sometimes in the middle of that familiarity, there's a certain sense of stuckness. We wonder whether this is the way things are going to be from now on. Is this my life? And then when other things happen in our larger life together, in our society, in our world, that furthers our own sense of digging in. When our heart breaks at a news story, when we see a picture and our hearts fill up with compassion, when we get angry at an injustice in our local newspaper, we often tend to dig in as if we allow time to pass, it will all go away. And over time, and these days, with so much information, it doesn't take long. Over time, our hearts get heavy, our spirits low, and we wonder, is there anything we can do? We getting our hearts used to this way of being in the world. For some communities, even churches, it becomes a joyless exercise. Oh, you're still going through the motions. You're still going to work, and you're still trying to feed your family, and you're still going to church. But there seems to be a type of apathy about it all. Our spirit's a bit numb because there's just so much happening around us. And then if a small thing comes our way, an angry outburst from our child, or a coworker who's having a bad attitude, or our spouse says something edgy, it can just throw us into the deep end. Our emotions a bit raw. Real stuff in real life. And yet, the ancient story comes. And today's is quite a vision. It's a vision of a new heaven and a new earth. Yes, it's a vision of a day when all things will be well. It's a vision of lion and lamb lying together, and of plenty for us and for our communities and for the world. It's a vision of the end of time. It seems it's impossible to see it right here, right now, but there it is. And we sit and worship like we are doing right now. And we might even nod and go, that must be nice. But really, what does that have to do with me? Or what does that have to do with now? I get it. I feel that way too at times. And yet, the good news of Jesus arrives in such a place every day, every moment, to every one of us, and to the communities where we live and work and play. The good news of possibility, the good news of new life, the good news of forgiveness and reconciliation, the good news of a more just world arrives where we are, right here, right now. And that coming of that story, that good news comes in an attempt to move us towards that more perfect world. It comes to shake us from our apathy and to attempt to help us look up and see that there's possibility in the horizon. One of my favorite things to do as a child was to stand with my sandy toes on the beach and look out at the horizon. Oh, especially beautiful when the sun's going down or when the sun's coming up. But I always was so curious about what was beyond that horizon, about the worlds beyond that horizon, about the possibilities beyond that horizon. My mind teeming with ideas and stories and imaginations about what that looked like. So today, this ancient storyteller, seer, and prophet is attempting to help us imagine. The community that first heard this needed a deep imagination. They were in the middle of such despair and strife. They were in the middle of a sense that maybe God was sick of them, tired of them, that maybe God had forgotten about them, that maybe God was punishing them. And so you can imagine the heaviness of heart that takes place in our own hearts if we believe that that's what's happening. And here comes this seer, prophet, poet, storyteller. Look up. God is doing a new thing. A new creation is emerging. This creation is teeming with life, and this creation is teeming with flourishing. And you folks in this new creation are building homes and planting vineyards, and you folks are coming and helping this new creation be born anew. Right there where you are, it's emerging right now, and there's possibility in this new creation. The lion and the lamb lie together. There's possibility in this new creation. This all is made well. There's no weeping there or dying there, or there's hope in this new creation. Can't you just see it? And maybe in this moment, we can be honest and say, no, we cannot see it. But the prophet today, like this prophet did thousands of years ago, invites us to begin to see it together. Maybe you cannot see it in this moment where you are at home or at work, or maybe you're working out, or maybe you're in the middle of the night in the midst of insomnia listening to this. Maybe you cannot do it right now, but this God is calling us to come together in community and begin to see that possibility. The community called followers of Jesus coming together to provide signs and symbols of this new creation, this new heaven and this new earth. We providing little signs and symbols of this flourishing for all of creation. We providing signs and symbols of this kind of peaceable kingdom that is before us in the day-to-day of our lives, right here, right now, in our streets and in our congregations and in our workplaces and in the marketplaces. We together in community rehearsing this reality for all of creation. Joy, peace, love, possibility. Oh, acceptance and human dignity. We rehearsing it with the ways in which we engage neighbor. We rehearsing it with our generosity, with our financial resources. We rehearsing it with our attitudes. We rehearsing it with our ability to say I'm sorry when we mess up. We rehearsing it with ways in which we look towards the future, not just for ourselves, but a future that can be slightly sacrificial so that our neighbors can live better lives. We rehearsing it in like any good play or any good musical performance. The more we rehearse it, the better we get at it. The more we rehearse it by the power of the Spirit, the more true that becomes wherever we go. The more we rehearse it, the more that it becomes a reality. Our hearts filled with possibility, bursting with joy in the midst of the struggles of life. Yes, a peaceable kingdom emerging right here, right now in Lincoln, Nebraska, in the state, in the nation, in the world. Friends, our hearts are broken and at times despairing. I know. Our neighbors are struggling. to pay the bills, to get food, to sustain housing, to stay in a country that provides opportunity. We're struggling, I know. And yet, look up. Let us be a community committed to a vision that's given to us by the power of the Spirit. Oh, and what a vision it is. A vision of joy, a vision of abundance, a vision of belonging and community, a vision of kinship and solidarity, a vision of peace and strength, a vision of beloved community for us, right here, right now, for all of us, for the world. Oh, a new creation indeed.
And so this week we were in Isaiah 65, and as Pastor J.C. was preaching about, it was originally a vision of the end time that everything finally will be okay and humans will flourish. But Pastor J.C. and myself are most concerned about human flourishing now, and I hope that for you, that you are doing well in your life. I hope that you know that you are not alone. You are never alone. God is always with you. Go in peace.